Well, thank you for coming out today. And I know when you typically come for the Celebrate Our Public Schools Experience the Spartan Pride press conference every year, I'm typically surrounded by staff and supporters. But they're not here today because we're going to switch things up a little bit. This year, they're going to instead join me for a Community Pep Rally that will kick off our annual district-wide open house on Tuesday, March 25th. We invite all our families and supporters to come out for the pep rally that will begin at 5 o'clock in the Lima Senior Gymnasium. The open house will then follow from 5:15 to 7. Come join the Spartan cheerleaders, Spartan Marching Pride, and Sparty as we celebrate the Lima City Schools and public education. There will also be a proclamation from Mayor Sharita Smith. The pep rally is a way for us to come together as a school district and a community to not only celebrate, but also remind those who need to hear it that we are doing incredible things here in the Lima City Schools, and that public education is thriving and is very important. I will get back to why it's important in just a few minutes. But we're also going to change the open house up a little bit with a spring theme, and this means that the Easter Bunny is coming thanks to Trinity United Methodist Church. He will be in the library, and if families want to take pictures, they can do that. And he's also going to be giving away free books to the first 120 families that come see him. And the librarian friends will have activities there for our kids. So keeping with that Easter theme, we're going to do an egg hunt of sorts for the chance to win prizes. Children and teens will be given a punch card like we typically do and be asked to visit various locations and look at different things that are happening around the high school. And once their punch card is completed, they will bring that back to the prize table and they will pick out Easter eggs. All of the eggs will have candy in them, but some will have additional prizes. Some of our grand prizes will include a $100 gift card to Sky Zone, Hero Day, Regal Cinemas. We have free bowling at Westgate Entertainment and a family game night basket full of board games. Other prizes are going to include gift cards to local restaurants, Alter Ego comics, more bowling, basketballs, footballs, soccer balls, Roblox gift cards, a basket full of candy and snacks, Squishmallows, what is it? Squishmallows, stuffed animals, and much more. And those stuffed animals are super cute too, because I've sort of been hugging on them all week. And we have about 80 total prizes. And I want to take a moment to thank those who have donated gift cards and purchased items for our open house. We could not do this without the generous support from our sponsors. Cotterman and Company, they have been very generous this year with their support, so thank you. And also a thank you to Alter Ego Comics, Synovus Lima Refinery, Smith Bond, Sullivan Insurance, and Westgate Entertainment. The night is also going to include Kids Zone with activities, and our basketball players and cheerleaders invite kids to come and meet them in the gym. The culinary students are providing a free meal for everyone in attendance: barbecue chicken, potato salad, and baked beans. And a huge thank you to the West Ohio Food Bank for donating our food. The students will be performing in the auditorium, and we will also have a student art exhibit, school and program booths, and our patient care students will be offering health checks. Come meet the resource officers and canines, make Spartan buttons, purchase old yearbooks in the graphics classroom, and visit our other career tech labs and the Spartan ride. Needless to say, it's going to be a fun night and there's going to be lots to do. Now let me talk about why this week is so important to us and why we keep doing it year after year. Honestly, we do it more, we need to do it more than we ever have right now, as our state legislature, led by our own representative, Matt Huffman, seems set on undermining public education by funneling dollars and students, state money, to private schools. State funding for private school vouchers has increased from $595 million in the 2023-24 school year to $971 million this current school year. So vouchers were originally created to offer low-income families in underperforming schools another option, but it's now moved far away from that. So today, virtually any student can get a voucher, regardless of income or their current school. Of the 591 vouchers given to students residing in the Lima City School District this year, only 28 of them, which is 4.7%, are low-income students. That means that there are 563 students, which are 95% of the vouchers, going out, people who can afford a private education. The majority of our voucher students have never set foot in a public school or in our district. And on top of that, many of those have spent their entire student careers already in the private school. They have been paying private tuition without complaint, but they now can take our voucher money. And they are encouraged by the local representative to do that. Private schools get our students, they get our tax dollars, and in return, they are held to none of the standards that we are. We have to meet endless state and federal mandates, being held more accountable for academics, staff certification, finances, and more. There is literally no transparency with money that is filtered to vouchers. Private schools have no mandates. They don't have audits. There are no requirements as to how many days a student needs to be in school. Their teachers do not even have to be state certified. They are not held accountable, period. There are also no requirements around a commitment to those students, private schools, that they get through the vouchers. Private schools can choose who they take and decide at any time that they no longer want a student. Clearly, this is not a parent choice. Another lie that we have always been told about vouchers. So, the students will come back to us, and that is perfectly fine. We want them here, and we are prepared to serve them and do whatever we need to do to help them to graduate. There are so many ways that we are reaching every child, so many things that we are doing to help the most vulnerable and the most high-achieving students. So many ways we are embracing students and their families regardless of their circumstances. And our success stories are endless. I can list them all for you today, but that's really what next week's pep rally and open house is going to do. We invite everyone to come out and see the incredible things happening in the Lima City Schools, and we encourage our families and supporters to join us at the pep rally at 5 o'clock. Thank you.